when you discovered that you would be joining this team? What were your initial reactions about it?
I mean, obviously excitement. Whenever you sign somewhere, you kind of always have that thought that you're going to be with the club for the entire run, and you get really committed to what we were doing in Tampa. But we kind of touched base with the Mets a little bit in the off season, really early on, with potentially coming here. It didn't work out, obviously, but it's exciting to come here, and they went out of their way to acquire me and add me to this team so we make a push for a playoff push or for a playoff seed.
What's been the biggest difference for you maybe the past 4 or 5 weeks as the results have gotten better?
A lot of different things. Very fortunate for the staff over in Tampa for catching some stuff because, it's just a simple direction thing. It's amazing what just a few degrees of landing difference makes. Staying closed down the slope a little bit longer, upping the usage with the sinker, just being a little bit more in zone with the 4 and the 2, and that's helped me out a ton.
With the landing foot that has made the biggest difference there?
Yeah, it's kind of a byproduct of a lot of other things, and basically staying closed down the slope. I mean, something a 7-year-old should be told when they're doing pitching lessons. It's amazing, and I still have to be told that at 31 years old.
One of the things that David mentioned was just your history pitching in high leverage innings and high leverage spots, in the playoffs with Houston. How does that kind of lend itself to kind of pitching in New York in a position where the team is really pushing to make the playoffs?
I don't know. I'm probably the wrong person to ask on that. To me, it's all the same. It's baseball. I have tunnel vision while I'm out there. Every inning is extremely important. The goal is always to get the hitter out. Big situations are fun when they're done. It's really exciting once you do your job and you're able to celebrate that. But in the moment, it's all exactly the same, whether there's 5 fans there or it's a packed World Series game. So it's just really trying to stay focused on the task at hand.
As someone who's been on playoff teams before, what were your impressions of this team before you got here?
I was actually going through my notes, and I remember it was actually a very tricky lineup to navigate. I remember Francisco was incredibly unlucky when we faced him. I think he lined out against me on an outstanding pitch. I don't know. The pieces are here. I think it's one of those things where it's that time of year where it's time to turn it on and make that final push and really go for it, and I'm really hoping that we can do that.
Do you know anyone here?
I know a handful of guys. I got Mike Sarbar. I stole his number. I was with him in Cleveland. Obviously Francisco, Luis Lorenz. Heard lots about Diekman in Tampa. I'm sure I'm forgetting. Ben Gamble in Tampa or in Cleveland. I'm sure I'm forgetting somebody. But
88's unusual. Is there a story behind it?
Yeah. No. When you're a nobody prospect, that's just what they give you when you get called up. So that's what I was given my first spring training for the Padres. When I debuted, that's just what they had for me, so I just kept it.
Have they talked to you at all about, like, specific roles or, like, you're the 8th inning guy or you're the 7th inning guy, anything like that?
No, nothing yet. I think I've been here for an hour and a half, so I'm just trying to settle in right now. I think I know we're in the middle of a very tough stretch right now game-wise, so I figure it's just all hands on deck right now and just try to win as many games as we can going into the break.
Have you met with Hefner yet, or is that still to come?
Very briefly, yeah. It's, we got the 50-some names I got to learn today. So, really excited to kind of dive in with all these guys. I've heard nothing but good things about him. So, I think right now just kind of settling in and kind of see what the next 24 hours are like.